The Rings of Power episode 4, the good stuff, the opening sequence. I must say, whenever the opening sequence starts, which was composed by the great Howard Shore, who did the score for Lord of the Rings, it magically just warms up my heart and makes me very excited about what's to come, what we're going to witness on the screen, and beautiful. Just like, I don't know, I have shivers when I watch the opening sequence, and it really makes you think of elves, and I don't know, I'm a big fan of elves. So we had Arondir. Is it Arondir? Arondir. So we had Arondir showing off his elvish skills and cinematography and the slow-mo, and how that was captured was just beautiful. And every time elves are on the screen, the magic happens. Apart from when Galadriel's in Numenor, that's actually a little bit boring. So Galadriel in Numenor. Yeah, I am tired of seeing Numenor. I was so excited to see the city when Galadriel arrived and sort of taking every inch of it, and I wanted to stay there a bit longer. But now that I'm actually there, I frankly don't care about anything that's happening there. I don't care for the Queen Regent. I don't really care about Isildur. I don't care about Elendil. It's almost like the creators of the show, they've given us all those great characters, which they actually don't know what to do with them. They don't know how to make them great. It's almost like everyone's just sort of sitting and waiting to do something great that is just not happening. So even though Galadriel goes on this, that happened in the previous episode, but she, escaped, and then she sort of escapes from the prison, so she keeps escaping from places, but even that is just sort of like, meh, okay, we have seen it before. Next, what else? Yeah, it's very repetitive. It's lacks innovation, lacks vision. Yeah, Numenor can sort of sail away from me because I don't care anymore. Like, Harfoots have more genuine conversation between themselves than anyone else in Numenor. It's just so freaking stiff. It's very cringy. Like, when Galadriel interacted with the Queen Regent, I genuinely almost just shredded from cringe, because, like, come on, no one speaks to each other like that. I know she's an elf, and I know she's very royal, and Queen Regent is also, very royal, but there's just no click. There's no click between those characters. Speaking of Harfoots, I actually really miss their presence, and I'm starting to think Harfoots are the soul of the series. That's the only genuine interaction that you will see. Okay, that and Elrond and Durin. I absolutely still 100% believe those two are friends, or they have been friends for a very long time. Everything else, not so much. So speaking of elves, Adar is an elf. I'll be kind of looking forward to see what his role is in the big master plan of Sauron. Dwarves find Mithril, which, again, spoilers, is something that weaken the Balrog in Lord of the Rings. So I love how the episode gave a lot of those nudges that this might happen, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to the return of Balrog. It's undeniable, the CGI of this series is spectacular. It's visually explosion of emotions, and it's really well done. It's just a script that lacks, and the actual points of all those characters, their missions or their purpose within the story. All those characters, Isildur, Elendil, Elrond, Galadriel, they naturally are going to appeal to fans that are already there. All those characters are someone we heard of and we really wanted to see their portrayal, or B, they're the characters from Lord of the Rings that we actually kind of wanted to see how they were before they become, great lords of Lorien and lady and lords of Lorien and Rivendell. And it's almost like this clickbaity, easy appeal for people to watch the series. It drags us fans on this weird, strange journey where it kind of satisfies your needs, but it's almost like someone shows you like this golden apple that looks beautiful on the surface, but it's just so rotten and core quality inside. For the first time, I felt like it was a chore to watch The Rings of Power. This series I've been waiting for ever since of Return of the King, and yeah, that's not what it was meant to be. Am I going to be watching the next episode? Yes, because I'm a fan of the Lord of the Rings and Middle-earth, and would I recommend it to someone who is a Lord of the Rings fan? Absolutely freaking not. There are better series out there for you to watch, to spend your time on.
Without it, what am I to be?